Welcome back. Well, hearing loss can be a difficult thing to deal with. It can cause isolation, frustration, and it can impact your overall health. It's why it's important to not ignore it. So here with more is Dennis Thomas with Beltone, Central California. All right, so it's a very timely time for you to be here because May is a very important month for hearing loss and hearing loss awareness. So tell us about that.
It is, and it's everybody waits for Better Hearing Month, right?
Yes.
So May is Better Hearing Month for to bring awareness to hearing loss, and especially for those that have been putting things off.
Right.
And trying to, a lot of people make the mistake of thinking that they need a hearing aid, and they'll go, I don't want to get a hearing aid. They won't address a problem that they're having. But the thing is they really need to find out what's going on. Why is the hearing declined?
Sure.
And find out exactly what's happening, because it could be as simple as some earwax in the ear, or it could be as serious as a tumor that needs to be medically addressed.
Yes.
But the key thing is hopefully we get some awareness of going, hey, let's find out what's going on.
Yes, I think that's so important that you mention. Just because you can't hear right now, or that you feel like your hearing is slipping a little bit, doesn't necessarily mean that the right remedy is going to be a hearing aid. There could be something serious that we really need to check out, or it could be something as simple as an inpatient procedure that could leave you with some better hearing. Yes, I want to be able to hear. I want everybody in my family to be able to hear, so we can all stop yelling at each other. If we go in and we get a hearing exam and we do find that we need a hearing aid, what are the ways that we can get a hearing aid? I know that there are lots of ways that we can have insurance pay for it. We can go over the counter sometimes. So what's the best option?
Well, the best option is really having a professional take care of it in most cases. Now, there's a lot of talk about the over-the-counter hearing aids, and there's about, I think, like 40 different companies out there that are selling over-the-counter hearing aids. And the whole idea is to make it easy access for the public to get help with their hearing.
Yeah.
But the problem is there's a lot of confusion in there, and there's a lot of companies that are a little shady, so you got to be real careful with the over-the-counter stuff. But if the package says OTC on it, then it is an over-the-counter hearing aid. Okay. If it does not say OTC on it, it could be classified as a personal sound amplifier, and those are made for normal hearing. The example they gave is like, for bird watching type thing. So if it doesn't say OTC, it's not a hearing aid. Okay. And there's very few of them that are actually true self-fitting devices. They have a classification of a 510K classification, and that's the FDA is classifying that OTC as a self-fitting device. Okay. So professionals like me don't get involved in that.
You don't need to be there to fit it.
No.
But if we do go see a professional, they will probably recommend a device that they have to fit onto you, right?
Yes. When it comes to the types of hearing aids, the OTC is just the option on the self-fitting side of things. But on the professional side, the care varies, and some of it has to do with the practitioner on there, the insurance you brought up on there. Some of the insurance companies are kind of forcing a reactive care process, which it kind of unbundles our services. We've gotten involved in this a little bit recently because of the Medicare Advantage plans, but they have when they do that, they really unbundle our services that we give. So it's just the bare minimum. So I call it a reactive care process. So the professional will fit the hearing aid and say, hey, basically, if you have any problems, give us a call. But there's so many things with wax buildup. You think of the hearing aid, if it's being worn 8 to 12 hours a day, and earwax and body oils, perspiration. There's filters in the microphones and the hearing aids that need to be cleaned and maintained. I prefer a proactive care. So my process, we have every time the patient leaves, they leave with their next appointment. We do once a year testing and reprogramming. Now the testing is not just the pure tone test. We do testing for the thresholds where they start to hear, where they're comfortable with hearing, and where they're uncomfortable with hearing.
Because it is a very amazing amazing device that's in there that they're very tiny and they're very technical. So we need people to be working on them real quickly. You have a special going on. You've got something that you're doing for people for this Better Hearing Month. 30 seconds. Tell us about it.
Well, basically, it's a free hearing exam that will cover that comfortable level, uncomfortable level, and if a hearing aid is right for the individual, we'll do a in-office demonstration of the hearing aid so they can hear their loved one in their office.
I think it's so important. We will put all the information on how you can schedule an appointment for your free hearing exam with Beltone. We will put that all online. Dennis, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me again.
I can hear you just fine today, so
Excellent.
Thank you. All right, don't change that channel. The addiction you may not even know that you have, how one doctor is battling topical steroid addiction and giving eczema patients their lives back after the break.